Atletico Madrid go through to the Copa del Rey final against Remontada FC. Are you coming to Camp Nou? Yeah, it wasn't enough, bro. Like, are we really that surprised? I literally said Barcelona was gonna go out there, they're gonna cook Atletico, and it's not gonna be enough. You know why? Because they're either gonna score at least one goal, or they're just not gonna concede enough. They needed one more goal, they should have scored it, but hey man, that's what happens when you rely on people like Ferran Torres or Lamine Yamal to actually finish the game off. Because you had chances, let's be honest. You had many chances in the first half that you should have scored, and Atletico, they could have scored one. I'm not going to be too petty. I said 3-1 before the game. You just didn't do it. Hey, man, remontada didn't happen. I'm going to be unbiased in this game. I thought you were really good in this game. But it just wasn't enough, you know. Like, so I don't care. Genuinely. I couldn't care less about this game because I knew this was going to happen. I knew you were going to be good enough to make the scoreline, you know, this close. Just not actually do the remontada. And you were close. Yes, you were. But Ferran Torres... Hey man, I have one too many words for you because this guy is just... Bro, look at this beautiful guy, man. Look at him. Look at the swag, bro. Look at the haircut as well. Only for you to be so ass. And I love you, bro. I love you as a Madrid fan. Thank you, bro. At least you give me some positive thoughts in you know, football and life. Because Real Madrid is not doing that. But thank you. Thank you for fucking up the remontada. You're the GOAT for that one. You are one of the shittest strikers I have ever seen. And Barcelona, 3 down, 1 to go. Ha! Guess it didn't come, you know? 3 down, 1 to go, man. Hey, man. The 1 to go didn't come, man. And Sorloth should have scored, yeah? Atletico. I'm gonna start with you because you are the most disgusting team I have ever watched play football. Diego Simeone, completely wrong lineup, completely wrong tactic, completely wrong, you know, like everything you could have gotten wrong for this game, you've gotten wrong. But did I expect it? Yes. I think everybody expected for Barcelona at home under Hansi Flick to completely destroy this Atletico Madrid team, but I just knew it was not gonna be enough. It was almost enough, but I literally predicted everything that would happen in this game, just not Atletico Madrid scoring that one goal, which I think they should have. Either Lookman in the first half, which I'm going to get to Lookman because I thought he was actually atrocious today, or, you know, Alexander Sorloth in the last few minutes of the game. Now, Musso, what a game from you. Honestly, you were one of the best players on the pitch today. Overall, I thought you did really great, even though conceding 3 goals. Without you, they definitely would have scored at least 5. Yeah, like the chance from Ferran Torres in the second half or even the first half, they just had many chances that could have been a goal, but Musso said, nah, I'm gonna be here. He was good at claiming crosses. That's what saved Atletico Madrid today. Because let me tell you, Atletico was trash. Atletico was cheeks, man. Look at the first half and how Barcelona completely dismantled Atletico Madrid. 70 to 30% possession. 2.4 expected goals to 0.41. And then just, you can already see how this game has gone. You can already tell from the stats that Barcelona was absolutely frying them. Second half was more so the same, even worse for Atletico. At least they did more on the attack in front. Was it? Nah, I still think they had a better chance in the first half with the Lookman header, actually. I think the cross came in. Somehow it got into Lookman and he just missed with the header. We can see it right here in the first half. Right here. Yeah, this was really close. As you can see, Lookman wasn't the best XG, but come on, man. Who really looks at XG, bro? He should have scored that, in my opinion. Other than that, the first half and the second half from Atletico was just embarrassing. Defensively, they were okay. They couldn't really press because they were literally dying from tiredness. They were so tired in the second half. In the 90th minute, I thought that Llorente was going to have a heart attack. Genuinely. They looked like they were running for 90 minutes straight. And that was exactly what was happening. They couldn't get on the ball. And if they got on the ball, Griezmann, who's on a 7.5, which I don't get how he is on that, he just couldn't do anything with the ball. You know, maybe he did some nice, cute passes back to back, you know, and he could pass the ball to the midfielders. But when it came to actually doing something for the attack, which he is an attacker, let's not forget, I don't care if he's a fucking uncle now, he didn't do shit. Julian Alvarez, Lookman, Simeone, Sorloth, Alex Baena, everybody that was in the attack today was just atrocious, man. Barcelona had them on lockdown. Yeah, they couldn't make any chances, honestly. Barcelona is so open. They couldn't run in behind. They couldn't really string even a pass together, you know. They were many times offside. Yeah, just this Atletico team, they didn't deserve to go through. But hey, man, guess what? Barcelona fans, maybe you shouldn't lose 4-0 to this team in 45 minutes. You conceded 4 from this team in 45 minutes. What does that say about you, bro? My team is ass. You're on the same level, bro. You're on the same level, just a bit better. That's it. Now, let's talk about Barca, yeah? I'm pretty sure Barcelona will be still kicking themselves because let's make the impossible possible. Nah, you make the impossible impossible. You didn't make the impossible possible, bruv. Come on, man. Tongue twisters. You can do anything you want. If you have the Shark as your striker, you're just not gonna win the game. I'm sorry. This is exactly what decided the game. I think if Lewandowski plays this game, you win. You go through. That was the deciding factor because Rafinha was good enough. Lamine Yamal was good enough. Bernal was good enough. Pedri was good enough. The defenders were good enough. Juan Garcia were good enough. Even Fermin Lopez was good enough today. But Ferran Torres, he just wasn't there when the team needed him. And that's your striker. If that's your number 9, Hansi Flick, fair play. Maybe Rashford should have started. Is it on Flick? I don't know. You tell me, Barca fans. You know, I don't want to be judgmental because my team is so ass. But Remontada FC didn't make it happen. First half, absolutely cooked Atletico. Second half, absolutely cooked Atletico. Yeah, the first goal completely, fully goes to Lamine Yamal. I said right on that corner, this is going to be a problem because I saw them play it short. He takes it around 2 players. Nobody is marking Bernal because Juliano Simeone just completely disregarded, you know, marking somebody on a corner. I don't know why. His IQ sometimes is just weird, you know. He has this crazy world-class game, but then he can't even run. I don't know. Juliano Simeone, a really 50-50 player in this generation. I don't know where he fits, you know, amongst the players in La Liga, bro. He's just mad, man. He's honestly mad. But yeah, Lamine Yamal, what a player, bro. What a player. Today, he was really sensational. 1v1s. I think he had the most chances created as well. Maybe it was Rafinha. Am I bugging? Holy shit. No way, it was Pedri. Okay, they don't show it. They don't show it. They made foot mob even worse than it was before. I genuinely didn't know that was possible, but fair play. Bernal is a generational player. Bernal is a generational player. On the ball, without the ball, IQ-wise, everything. He has every single trait to be a world-class DM or a midfielder, period. He is so efficient in the midfield. He is so good defensively. Not like tackling and this and that, but he knows where to stand, and his IQ is just above everything else in his age category. Honestly, Bernal is one of the most underrated players in the world because he got that ACL. But I think genuinely Barca has a gem. Barca has a gem in that. I think he's better than Fermin as a talent. I think he's better than Olmo as a talent. I think he's better than Casado. I think he can be better than Frankie de Jong as well. Pedri, I would be stretching it, bro. Pedri did his thing. Good game from him. That's all I'm going to say. Fuck Pedri, man. I hate you still. Cancelo actually surprised. But once again, if you give Cancelo space, what do you really expect? Do you think he's going to play a bad game? I don't think so. If Atletico pressed like they did in the first leg, Cancelo wouldn't have a great game. But he's on an 8.5. I would give him around the same rating. He did get an assist, you know, for that Rafinha goal, maybe? Maybe I'm bugging. I don't really know. This game felt like a fever dream because I was just seeing Atleti here, Barca here, and then once every 15 minutes I was seeing Atletico go there and giving the ball away. This was the whole game. Yeah, Atletico wins the ball, give it back. Wins the ball, give it back. Wins the ball, give it back. This is what was happening. And I think Flick cooked Barcelona because he should have changed some of these players earlier. Yeah, Alejandro Balde, I'm not going to blame him for that one. Koundé got injured and Balde had to come on. Fars. Oh, and by the way, I said Rafinha when he scored the penalty. Of course, I meant Bernal, the second goal. What am I saying, bro? Genuinely. Rafinha scored, of course, the penalty. Sorry, guys. But Dani Olmo, shit. Marcus Rashford, shit. Ronald Araujo, I mean, like, what do you expect from these players? Genuinely. And if you want Rashford to perform well, he needs at least 45. He needs at least 45, 50 minutes to actually get into the flow of the game. He wasn't seen like at all. He needs more chances. He needs more opportunities. He needs to get going. That's not his game. Like, I don't see him as a super sub off the bench to outperform Ferran Torres in finishing. Let's be honest, I think they are both on the same level when it comes to finishing, because Rashford, all he can do better than Ferran Torres is run and hit the ball. Yeah, his technique is nice, but can he place the finish? Can he actually hit the goal? Can he beat the keeper? That's another thing, you know. Dani Olmo, like, he comes on, gets a yellow, and then goes missing. Araujo, I don't even know why he came on. Maybe it was the body injury. Yeah, I think it was the body injury. And then I think he should have put on Rooney Bargi instead of Rafinha, actually. Because Rafinha, I know why he's keeping him on, but he looked a bit tired. I don't really remember Rafinha doing too much in the second half. Because, let's be honest, if Lamine Yamal wasn't making these chances, or Cancelo wasn't putting it across, they were set up good defensively. It is Atletico. They do play haram ball. It's gonna be tough to break down. And Rafinha, let's be honest, he's a transitional player. He's not the kind of player to play into a full defense. That's Lamine Yamal, and that's what we saw today. I think he had, bro. Can I like see big chances created 2, chances created 4? That's what I mean. And Rafinha, how was he doing? 2 chances created. Still okay. But I think this was Lamine Yamal's game. But he didn't score. That's all I'm taking from this game. I am a hater. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how good you are. If you are good enough to play for Barcelona, you are good enough to get cooked by anybody from Real Madrid's fan base. And even though you were probably one of the best players on the pitch today, I don't care, because you didn't score. You assisted. The best players in this game would score. Messi would score a hat-trick in this game. Ronaldo will score definitely a hat-trick against Atletico. And people are going to say, oh, he's 18. You are comparing him to these players at their ages. I don't care. I don't care, you know. Whatever. Bernal was better today anyways. Bernal, 2 goals. The best midfielder on the pitch today. I think he was better than Pedri. More control on the ball, I think. He did way more for the team. And actually tried to do a remontada, which is kind of embarrassing, you know. 18-year-old Ferran Torres. Honestly, Ferran Torres, guys from Barcelona, let me know, what do you think about Ferran Torres? What do you think about Rashford? And who do you want to bring in summer? And if somebody says Girassi, you're fucking cooked, man. Honestly, Barcelona, thank you for the remontada. I really enjoyed waiting for this game to be exactly what I said. Thank you so much for, you know, hyping this up just to lose and not go to the final. I really enjoyed it. My team is ass. Your team is ass. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And Ferran Torres, thank you, Sharkinho. Thank you.